1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. We are checking the microphones. We're checking the microphones. I'm just gonna wait for all of you to come through. Come in, come in, come in. Genani. I'm with a very special guest tonight. So Genani, come on, come on. I'm gonna wait for a couple of you to come through before I officially start the show. How many of you are here? Let's see. I've got a very, very, very special guest tonight. I do have a very special guest indeed tonight. But the show is recording, so without further ado, let's get on to it. My name is Africa, and I'm your host on Sound Tank, where every beat resonates and every voice counts. Welcome back, people. Yo, it's been a minute since we've been here. We have decided to cut down a little bit on our broadcasting or live streaming times and days, due to the fact that we were just going through you as artists. We were running out of artists. That was the case, and that's a fact. So we have decided to live stream on Wednesdays only, still the same time, 7, when we can. Still bringing you the same fire, the same show, same live performances, same good music, same talented artists. We're still bringing you fire. Nothing else has changed. It's just that we have reduced the number of days that we are live streaming. So now you'll only be seeing us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I've got a very special guest, as I told you. Tonight, he goes by the name of Gqobhoz'imbawula. Gqobhoz'imbawula. Let's get straight to him. Gqobhoz'imbawula. Kunjani? No, I can't. My man, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy to. I got to meet you through eShoot. I'm a photographer as well, so yeah, you all know that. Yeah. So I met you through a photo shoot by Pokishile. Yeah. And you wanted the city cover. And I thought I thought this guy maybe is a rap artist or Ganye, gospel artist. When you walked through, I thought, okay, gospel. Yeah, okay, I know. It's gospel. Kushusha studio, so please don't mind us. Yeah, please go shoot you here. And then you walked through, and then you were like, no, or you poet. Yeah. I was like, wow. Namga used to be a poet myself. I was like, okay, wow. Poet, all right. Still looks young. This okay, maybe, yeah. Passion is growing, Yeah. We'll say maybe ete behind it. Forgot 20. Yeah, my man, one too many on my one too many poem. I was like, what? Hey, brother, man, welcome to Sound Tank. Sorry, take the mic. Sorry. You see, it's been long. It's been long since we've been here. I even forgot to tell the guy to take the microphone. Okay. Is it on?
Yeah, it looks on.
Perfect. Okay, lovely. All right. Tell us about where Nagem Fundin, man. I understand Zelem Tata and all of that. Yeah. But can you tell us a little bit more about Gqobhoz'imbawula?
Yeah. Okay, man, can tell to a put the bulelo balapa man. It feels very, very nice. And Gqobhoz'imbawula. Tingatike eligama ndandiliphiwe eli ngubhuti wasemthatha wathi ndinquma ngathi xa ndimbona ndigqojozele imbawula. So I didn't like the name initially, but when I realized that I've got this gift, this is pure sokubonga, I actually embraced the name. Gqobhoz'imbawula, and then ndazipha ke ngoku nesiteketiso sikaBatshis'imbawula. So Gqobhoz'imbawula Batshis'imbawula as a stage name is also sort of a praise name for my poetry. Ndingusiyabonga kwaNgcayi.
Okay.
Ndingubhala kaDududu, ndingusibhushwana, ndinguntswebana, ndingumadebudonga qhekeka, ndisuka
Hayibo.
phesha kumlambi Cumce. ndizalelwe phaya eMthatha bona strange thing ke sithi suke eMthatha even though sisuke eNgqeleni.
Okay. Ukhona umehluko.
Ukhona umehluko. eNgqeleni ngathi idolophu esiphansi kwayo, but it's a very small town.
Okay.
Ngathi mhlambi bufana mhlambi let's say iTinarha
neBhayi.
Yabo, so most yabantu bazothi basuka kule ndawo ezoba recognizewa quicker than abantu. So ndisuke eNgqeleni ndikube kufishana kakhulu ke ngoku naseMthatha than my original town eNgqeleni.
Okay.
So ke ngoku it's easier for conversations ukuthi handisuka
eMthatha
nakho ndifundele phaya yonke into yami ndiyenza phaya eMthatha. Yabo,
benza kubuza nami xolo benza kubuza nami iphi eNgqeleni babuthe usuke eNgqeleni uphi eNgqeleni mhlambe Northern Cape okanye
yeah benza akude kufuphi noMthatha mase ba still awuzuyazi. But I think nathi siyazifela thina singabantu because bekufamba indawo esisuka kuzo zezona sithetha ngazo kakhulu, so that sizifake kwi-map yethu yaSouth Africa nasezingqondweni zabanye abantu. Because xa ngisithi ndisuke eMthatha automatically umuntu uzocinga uMthatha. Yabo, but into izaba uMthatha and surroundings. So ndingwaseNgqeleni originally wena Buddha. Ndikhulele pha ndazalelwa kwela cala. Ndifunde phaya up to high school. Yabona, ndandifunda kwisikolo kuthiwa skill center. Skill center ipha eMthatha eKwezi township pha eMthatha. Yabona, so ndandifunda phaya nsenza into ezifana technical drawing. So ndaziphinda ndazibhaqa pha I've got another skill ke ngoku beside being a poet. A growing poet at that time, because I was just writing stuff nje kancinci, but I never actually realized uba ngaba yinto endingaqhubeleka nayo up to this far. So and then I learned another skill is ke ngoku to a point aziqaphela uba ndinesakhono sokudrawisha. But ndifike ndinaso anyway high school isakhono because ekhaya sonke sizi-artist, brothers zami zi-fine artists.
Okay.
So yes, omnye wenza ceramics, uteacher ngoku ceramics, sebenza museum pots and bronze, but it's all
nesiphiwo se-art
yabo. So ndafunda ke ngeMthatha, then ndadlula ke skill center napasa ndahamba ndayofunda NMU ndisenza architecture.
Okay.
So I've been practicing architecture since then ke ngoku yabo ukuthi ukuzothi kangoku.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, my man. Wow, very interesting background. Want to come back lento yegama. You know, sometimes siyawanikwa lamagama sisakhula. Mhlambi ibe ligama umuntu that meant ba uyagora ngalo. You understand? Uyakuncitha ngeligama, uyagora ngeligama. And I will turn the gamma, but I'll reinforce it because sometimes it's a form of bullying. You understand? I'll reinforce the gamma up until the stick go gamma. But then uzifumane. Ubone ba no el gamma lingakusebenzela to empower you. Uphele ul embrace.
Yabona Jomkhulu, into enzekayo. Strange thing about el gamma is that I think kwakupha 2002 2003 yabo. So sister wami ne wayethandana nomnye ubhuti wayeqhuba itaxi back in that time yabo. So ke nge-weekends ndandidla ngobamba pha because wayeqhuba iventure if sayikhumbula iventure.
Yeah, nayikhumbula iventure.
So nge-weekends ndandidla ngobamba pha ndazi ba xa kuphela usuku ndine-50 rand. So nge-weekends nange-holidays senza loo nto.
Ngoba ikoleka.
Ndiyakoleka pha erenkini yabo. So I did that for about 3 years 4 years yabo.
Wow. Igaji kuthiwa igaji apha.
Kena cha sithi ngiconductor ke. Sithi ngiconductor, so ndandingikhondi ndibala pha eza change. So for some reason ndandivana ke nalabhrawo yabo. Kwakuthiwa nguTasejo Sajini. So wayesithi ke ngoku xa ndimbona xa sidibana yabo lezi mhlawumbe ndiyaphangela kusekuseni okanye kulate whatever the case is. Athi kodwa utheni nosancuma kangaka? Like unesishodo le ntwana incube ngathi Gqobhoz'imbawula. And mind you utsho ugcwele abantu apha erenkini. And yeah, there's a ranking. Abona pa ranking wonke umuntu bra uba negama lakhe li special for yena. Awubizwa ngegama lakho pa.
Yeah.
Uzoba negama lakho oliphiwayo.
Uthi.
Yo hayi ke eranking irank yonke naku Gqobhoz'imbawula ngoba alindidike ligama. And in the light liyagcwala ke nasekuhlaleni ligabe naku Gqobhoz'imbawula ngoba yes sanilidika lentik. But nyana qomba, you know what, mavendi lili embrace ligama because I mean even it's a very nice name anyway. Because it's to do with fire, such as yabona njengabantu mos like small like iziko. That's where you get ubushushu, that's where you get warmth. Yabo. So xa uzonikwa igama elinento yokwenza nomlilo nabhuda wami, it means there's like an essence on the name. Yabo. Because umzekelo siyayazi namabali wabantwana baswela amabali ngomakhulu babo that they used to sit around the fire. So around the fire has a specific significance kwindibano yabantu, because abantu bayadibana in a circle bethe umlilo.
In many cultures actually, and Caucasians as well.
I mean, we sit around the fire, we tell stories, you know. So that's and that's how we get to learn things like language, things like music and all that kind of stuff. Naxa kubanda ebusika abantu bahlala phansi ekonini benza imbawula bothe and sit around the fire and actually engage and solve issues or come up with anything that maybe mhlawumbe umuntu yamunye okanye there's a social ill, whatever the case is, but the essence of it, we sit around the fire and then we siyadibana siyimbumba, we form that circle, and the circle even in African culture is a very powerful thing, because that's how thina sizarrange ngayo umzini nezindlu esizakhayo and the way that we set up isibaya. So the circle, the idea of the circle and its significance is very powerful. So I liked that idea of being imbawula, because it means ndoba ndothiwe, you know. Abantu baza in this case has been a poet, people will be sitting around the fire listening to what I have to bring. Which is the poetry, and in that poetry there's a lot of knowledge that is being passed on through that poetry. Very interesting.
My first name Africa. My first name is Africa. And I grew up in the times of apartheid. I've seen both sides. So I grew up in the times of apartheid. So now having Eligama Lungu Africa, while everyone else Lungu Sipo, Ngulani, Nguluksi, Gubani. This guy has got the name of Africa. Africa, you understand? And Africa, there was the African part as well, PAC and all that. Now will come Africa.
Carries some
revolutionary. You understand?
Definitely.
And now little Kugu at the same time as well, going to places, because Tina against out tin. Kwindawo sihlala kuzo man, abantu omama bethu basebenza emadawuni, you understand? So ke izinto ezimnandi suka kubantu abamhlophe. So here's this boy Africa. Nangu David omnyama. So obviously umlungu uzawunika uDavid ilekezo Africa. Why Africa?
Because the revolutionary, because akhona amagama abantu ababathiwa on the basis of ukushiya umzila okanye ushiya ihistory. Uyabo okanye mhlambi let's say bakhona abantu abawatshintshileyo amagama wabo. Umzekelo Nelson. Nelson is not Nelson, is Gqobhoz'imbawula, because of that time he had to change his name, because if wayeqhubekile noba Gqobhoz'imbawula, we don't know, maybe ngengazange abe ngupresident. We don't know. We don't know. Lots of our leaders have changed their names. Obantu ongebiko. Steve. Mangaliso Robert.
Robert Mangaliso Sobuko.
So that if uzothi umntana bangu Africa, it's more like ukuthi umntana ngu-Azani. That's revolutionary. It brings a sense of maybe fear to the enemy, to say that umntana ngu-Africa, because umntana uzazibuza, why am I called Africa? And why is it so important being African and maybe be revolutionized in your head in a way?
That's true.
Powerful,
That's true. And I ended up embracing Eligamality Africa after matric, because that's when I started finding myself. Okay, this is me. Started writing poetry, I started loving the poetry.
And it makes sense.
It resonates. It makes sense. It makes sense. Wow, my man. Awesome. It's very good to hear your story. Look, we are here to listen to some of the content that you have brought us. I understand the spatele in this mnandi mfundini apha.
I've got a couple of stuff from my previous album and the one that I'm currently working on now.
Maskangele. Gqobhoz'imbawula. So which one should you play first?
Okay, masiqale ngezi zindalanyana zika 2017. Let's play Ndiyeke. Let's just take it slow and then take it up, yeah.
Okay, so we ease into it.
Yeah, we ease into it.
Ndiyeke. Tell us about Ndiyeke, Qala.
So it's
what's it about?
It's a poem, it's quite long. It's about let me do what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
But in this essence, I speak about the deeper knowledge that is being carried by us as abantu abazimbongi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it in Ndiyeke and say whatever I want to say in Ndiyeke and do whatever I want to do as a poet.
All right, let's listen to Ndiyeke. Ndiyeke is the name of the poem. After that, we're gonna go to your comments and check what you guys have to say. So here's Ndiyeke by Gqobhoz'imbawula. Ndiyeke.
Bali ingoma eshuma yezimpilo phila mzukulwana kandalo lama mntwana kamhlaba oyina la ngoma yathwebula umoya kamkhulu yambeleka emhlana yekuthumeka lamathongo isibhedlele sempilo sithi phila mzukulwana kandalo lama mntwana kamhlaba oyina khawundiyeke ndikhululeke engqondweni ndifezeke isiphupha lam lokukhululeka ndifuduke ndiyaphaba kuthi bandiphendle ndithethe nababala ndifana ndikhuthaze ukuzidla ukuzithanda nokuziqhenya ukuzazi nokuqhubeka khawundiyeke ndigule inkenqibe ngenyawo ndijikeleze ndidlule ndiqanda amawa ndisinge kuzizwe ngezizwe ndiphoka kamazwi akube yinzwi kuthuleke kuthi xwaka ndiphoka kubulumko ndibethele intlonipho nokufunda kwabadala ibuzwa kwabayibonile khawundiyeke njenjenje qabela pha nditsheke kalabambo kwisizwe samabhombo yakubuya mhle kwadina amathambo sele ndingumoya isizukulwana njengamathambo mhlophe sindilula ndizozilanda zonke zezenzo mhlamnene kwantu ndiza kuqeleka methe ndizithutha khawundiyeke ndifezeke isiphupho lam loba imbongi elam iphupho kukuthetha ndivakale kwinkalo ngenkalo mphongozone nakwintsana ezolokobude kuthongo ngaphakathi kuzibele kwasonina mandibe liphupha endizithethayo zithethe ingqalelo niyayazi kaloku amazwi embongi ubhityeli lelizwi elifana nentusi yamanina kwimveku yekeleni imbongi ityatyadule de vakutheke kuba kuyimfuneko inabe kwezinyako ezidla usapho nokuhlala ihlaba amadlala iphethule imibengo iwohlule kamibini ngelithintela ukuphuma kumlilo hlase igwanyele nyama iphuluka nencasa ndiyekeni ndibe yinjoli isandla sam sishushu nakubani ndiza kuniphakela ngokulingana kuze wonke ubane ahluthe njengemvula ndinkcenkceshele zonke iintyatyambo zihlume ziqhakaze zibentle zithandeke de kufikelele amaxesha azo okubuna zitshabalale kodwa zishiye ubuntwana bevumba lokuphila umoya wethu wokuphila wona phakade wonke ke ubani uzoshiyela omncinci amzeleyo zelembiza ibe sisidlo semihla ngemihla kwisizukulwana ngesizukulwana sizukulwana eso esiza kuphenduka izazi izisele zenyathi iinyathi abaza kuthi bazibuzwe ibuzwa kwabaphambili. Magama ambala umnyama oshicilwe kosiko lovimba kwincwadi zobulumko nobukhalipha ubunzululwazi nobuchwepheshe hlala nam lindifumbatho kwasheleni eyathola ihlempu emva okwethubelide lembandezelo kwabhadakazi ndiyekeni ndibe ngumsasazi kwiindlebe zethwasa kunomathotholo wethongo qhuba iinkqubo ezimagama ibuyambo inkuleko ngqondo kunye noziyoyika umbethe ndibe gabalala kumsebenzi wokusebenza nengqondo ezincini ngaphandle kokuvakala kwethuthumbo kwizisele zokukhoboka nilunywe nivuthelwa ngesimbo socwethe nomgana injova namagundwana khani ndiyeke ndiqokelela umkhosi kabantu biko senza uqoqa siqoqe sibuyelela siqokelela umhlaba wethu owacuthwa ngegazi nentsabulelo esininzi khani ndiyeke ndithethe ulwimi lam ndinxibe isintu sam hlabele iingoma zam zengulo ndilimpondo ndinje mntanam ndiqabela shuma phezu komlambo ecumci ndakhula phantsi kophiko lesigubhugasi esaza lamawele khakeni ndiyeke ndiphole ndithethe namadoda ajikelele bantakwethu ukuphakamisa isandla obhinqileyo ayinokhubalo lokusombulwa nayiphi na ingxaki xa ningasavisisani engasatshayi ngalo nqawe myeke xa usondela ngeenzulu zobusuku ekubhebhetha myeke ungazithatheli ngolunya obo bubunja obuphindaphindene egqibe awuyo nenja ngoba nezinja ngeke zikwamkele kusapho lwazo ngoba izinja zidlwenguli nto nje suka zinyonyobe zithethwe ngendlela ethile nobuthule ndiyayithonga zilithambe nawe ke khakuzifundisa uthetha uyithethelele le nto indoda liciko elithi liciko zenayiphi naye elifunayo uvale ingcango kucima izibane qhanye abantwana.
Wow. Gqobhoz'imbawula.
Each other.
Wow. We're going to go to your comments right now. Welcome to Sound Tank, where every beat resonates and every voice counts. If you have just joined us, Wamkelekile, you are welcome. You are watching us from Black and White Visual Media's Facebook page, or you are watching us from Garden Route TV on YouTube. We are very close. We're this close to migrating to Sound Tank's official Facebook page. We are still streaming on Black and White Visual Media. Black and White Visual Media is the company and media company that brings you this show, Sound Tank. We've just listened to Gqobhoz'imbawula Ndiyeke.
Each other.
Tata? Hey, uyathetha kula poem man. Even though it's as I've listened to it, it's more personal. You're talking about wena mawuyekwe ufuna unxiba impahla zakho, you want to do this, you want to speak, you want to do all of this, but you're touching on land issues. When did you write this poem?
2017.
2017.
Yeah,
you're touching on land issues. You're touching on women abuse.
Yeah.
It's very holistical. But let me give you opportunity to you to talk to us about that poem. What inspired it? What made you write it? And were you going through some things in life?
I find it very difficult for me to write personal poems that are directly related to myself.
Okay.
Even though from time to time I will speak about, let's say, politics, there and there, speak about African tradition. It's my passion. African culture, African spirituality.
Yes.
So ndingathi kuyo it's personal in the sense that ndingumuntu that embraces amasiko wethu, inkolo yethu kunye nenkcubeko yethu. So that's personal in that sense. And then I also read around, I also see, also analyze the society. People are being abused. There's gender-based violence in our societies. in every corner of this country there's a gender-based
Yeah.
You'll hear a story of somebody who was killed by a man. You'll hear a story that a child was raped by a guy. So we live in a society is very, very toxic. It's very toxic. Men are killing each other. Men are killing women and children. So there's a problem that men in general kabantu nje abafuna ubulala. I don't know into it's a curse apha kuthi na singamadoda, or it's just a human nature. Maybe it's a debate for another time. Whether is it a human nature, or is it a curse, or is it something that maybe we can interrogate? So we live in a society like that. So I write about this kind of stuff because we see them, because we read about them, because some of them are not necessarily we experience them like at first hand. Personally, but it's something that as a country we are experiencing. We talk about it all the time on the news. We read about it on the phones. So it's that kind of stuff that I talk about. So I talk about life in general. So you uzawufana kwezinye zezingoma that I talk about deeper politics, and I talk about culture, I talk about gender-based violence, I talk about love. Mostly on my upcoming album, I've tried to sort of bring all the concepts. Some of the poems on this upcoming album are personal, like about myself, of which something that I struggle to do because I can't write personal stuff because I can't record it because I'll just cry if while I'm busy writing. I'll just have that thing in me. So it was motivated by a lot of factors, and ngela xesha in PE around that time there was a wave of feminism. During that time, there was a lot of social media debates about feminism, about men are trash, about and all that kind of stuff. So hence I talk about that. If try other ways, because there was that a motive that I was motivated by those events of that time. For some reason, it has stopped now because it was quite a nice movement, even though I had my own, I would say, political disagreements because of based on history of any movement, by the way. So okay, cool, embracing, let us be criticized as men, let us come and listen and not say anything, let us be told, and then we go and try to fix ourselves.
Yeah, very powerful, my man. Look, the show is also to inspire other artists that are coming up. The platform actually is made for upcoming artists. So I want us to just briefly talk about the technical side of the music production, the poetry production as well. But before we do that, let's just go and check if we've got any comments that are coming through. Okay, Always 2 was just saying, can you hold the mic closer so that you can hear? And then after that, we had Nana. Yab Anas, that's Nana. I salute you all. Thank you so much, Nana. Okay, Oluwetu again was confirming that the sound is 100%. This is Oluwetu again saying, I once watched a music video of Gqobhoz'imbawula. I hope he has brought it. Babona bantu. I doubt Gqobhoz'imbawula thought of bringing a video. Oluwetu, but yeah, we've got. Thank you so much for those comments, Oluwetu and Nana. As I've said, Gqobhoz'imbawula, I want to talk about the technical side of things, just a little bit, not too much. I don't like to jump in deep into the technical side of things. But the process of writing, recording up to the final product, is that all in your hands?
In a way, because I come up with the concepts. I'll come up with a concept, a poem, maybe I write it, and then I've always I like music in general. So I will have a particular sound that might be ringing in my head, and then I'll transfer that to my producer and say, cool, I've got this idea, whether it's a sample of a song or whether it's a song that I will narrate that I want this sound. and then my producer will do that. For sure, we're gonna work back and forth.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be
Yeah.
then I will go to a studio and record, and then leave the songs bar for mastering and all that kind of stuff. And then when it's done, it's either I distribute the music or I keep it and package it as in the copy album.
So when you record a poetry, I've recorded a couple of poems as well.
Yeah.
Do you record it with the beat playing, or you record it solo, and then the producer adds a beat afterwards? Because the poem, it's not something that is rhythmic. It's something that is
It's performance.
You say each and every word with a particular emotion, so you can't go on a rhythm like you are rapping with the poetry. It's different like that. So there's no particular beat. There's no bam 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 with the poetry. So how do you go about recording? Do you record with the beat playing? You just go in there on your own.
No, so what happens is when I was doing this album, the second one is called Unqulu Neqamako. I would record while the beat is playing.
Oh, okay. You record to it.
Yeah, to record to it. But now I'm recording without any instruments, because now I'm trying to build my own studio back home in Lynn. So what I'm doing now, I'm recording myself without beats.
Okay.
And then I'll send the raw files to my producer. My producer, you see that there's already a beat, because I'll listen to the beat and kind of feel if I need to flow on it, or I just need to go in, you see.
Yeah.
Even though I have the beat, but I don't put it.
Okay.
I just put it on mute.
Yes, and then you go.
And then I go, and then I send him the songs for mastering and stuff. Yeah.
All right. Okay. That's what I was getting into. Oh, okay. Okay. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
But some of the songs, if I go to a studio, I can record while the beat is playing. But it also depends on the mood of the poem.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So because the as I write poetry, they're intense poems, and then there are just slow paced poems, or depending on my mood on that particular time, whether I want to go in harder.
Yeah.
Depending on the concept of the poem. What is it that I'm talking about? Am I talking about proper politics, where I need to emphasize stuff, or I'm just talking about life, where I need to be softer?
Yeah.
So it depends on the But now I'm working on my album. I just go in my small studio. I just record, and then I take the files and send it to
the producer. All right. Okay. Now it makes a whole lot of sense. So poetry.
Yeah.
Is it something that one can learn, or do you think it's something that one is born with?
It's a true question in this sense that there are things that you learn. Yeah.
Because you were there for a shoot, and you bang like mama, I will catch you.
Yeah. Yeah. Look. You can learn what you already know that you don't know that you know.
You can learn what you already know that you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
In order for you to discover that you have a particular talent, you must be inspired by something.
Yeah.
So by that, you are actually learning that you can do it. Right? Because our value to vumbu.
Yes.
So the learning part comes from the inspiration.
Yeah.
What inspired you to do this?
Yeah.
You see that you were watching something on TV, or you were listening to radio, or you saw people passing around. So there's a particular bridge that okay, I saw this, and then I decided to do this. I'm gonna give you an example. If you are a writer, let's say rapper, and then you're listening to Pro Kid,
yeah,
and then start mimicking Pro Kid, and actually we come and tell you, hey man, stop mimicking Pro Kid, you can do it yourself. That's learning.
Okay.
You're learning to be yourself now.
Yes. Okay.
And now you start writing your own lyrics.
Yeah.
So that thing was in you. You were born with it, but something needed to kick it, which is the learning part. That okay, I need to learn this, so that I know that I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm making sense.
No, it does make a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense. I guess you will never know what you are capable of doing up until you are inspired by someone or something that's doing it.
Yeah.
And you'll never know how good you are at it unless you learn.
And unless you learn to
do it.
Exactly.
Ah.
There's this thing ethi emthonyama. Umzekelo yakwazi umntana acule. Yabo. Abe nengoma.
Yes.
That thing is triggered by something. Whether ubone abantu becula apha wafuna ubalinganisa.
Okay.
Ngokasemncinci. Akhule enayo lanto. So lamntana uyibonile lanto. Even though pha kuye inner self unayo yona ipha kuye,
but with this vocal cords.
Yes, but it needs to be triggered by something, by life experiences. So that's where the learning comes in. If you'll never know if you got something until you see it somewhere, Mkulu.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you will invent it by yourself. Something has been there before. We are just repeating history. We're just repeating life. Something was there before, and then we are just carriers. We are just carrying it up with what is already been there.
Wow, I hear you, my brother. I hear you. We've got Gqobhoz'imbawula as well. Gqobhoz'imbawula is saying, usiba lwakho lichiza mntana womgquba makwande mkhuluwa. I don't know if you're Mazi or
Gqobhoz'imbawula. I think they're Mazi. I think they're Mazi.
Sending you a shout out there as well.
Danko.
Gqobhoz'imbawula. Masimamele enye yengoma zakho kanye enye yepoem zakho. Uzadlala ntoni this time?
Okay, makasi asikhululekanga. We are not free in this country.
Asikhululekanga. We are not free.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it afterwards. Asikhululekanga by Gqobhoz'imbawula. Gqobhoz'imbawula is saying asikho free. We're not free in this country. Let's listen to Asikhululekanga by Gqobhoz'imbawula.
Kakholihlahla emva kwesithotho nezikhukhula zonziki komzimba neyanhlubano obhanyabhanya mibala ukuba uphandle isizwe sabuntuthurha balahle nhlango abantu kumadlelo athelwe zizicithi begaphu kuhleleleko nentwaleko indebo asiyibonanga asimbonanga iligwitho lenhlungu yansungu zonke ngenene simbonile emva kwengxoxo zenkululeko yeziqu kwintilongo ezizinze esiqithini ilizwe lona asilibonanga abasixelelanga ukuba balithengise eBritane naseMelika basinika imbuso ngelidenga iso lenyama nelengqondo wampumputhela umuntu omnyama lizelwe ilizwe eliyithangunyana oyintanda owabunjwa esiqithini bamnqoma ubugorha bephakamisa igama lakhe emanqwanqweni kumanqanaba ehlabathi ababemnqwini eziseleni bengasayithi bhu eyoba ngumnqolobi asimgxeki singamgqibi singammeki mabala kananjalo kodwa sikhwanqiswe yinkululeko singenamhlaba simangazwe luqolo lemvisiswano ulungisa nomthetho engadlalanga ndima abasihlawulanga. There is no freedom without land, without justice and reparations. Reconciliation is evil. Capitalism is a global order. Kungoko nisoyika magolandini. The entire African continent is in crisis of economic subjugation. Nokuphilizo losangamele kuthuthwana ngenguquko yombhako oyiwa ngamakapitali. Silwa sodwa ngentshiyekela kugcwele intiyo nenzondo. Uthabo lwethu lukhophe enqeqhweni lusukukele luveze olomhlathi oluthi bakhangele babulela nabodwa. Buka wavule omabini lomehlo bradakhi nokuphuhliswa kwenhlalo yabakwinghambo. Uhamba ngonyawo lonwabo onxe bethu bafana nokuthenga isikorokoro. Ihamba ngencinci lenqwelo lufudo ludala inkokheli ngongxowa izali. Sibethwa sibanjiwe silahlekisa kunqunyiwe. Kudala sikhala simemeza imfundo yasimahla ukuze wonke ubani axhamle. Asivakalanga isikhalo sethu sentswelangqesho sifundile nabawelo ngumqa esandleni batyisa amantongomane. Ndiyakhala Afrika, iAfrika isengxakini enzulwini yomlambo izika nomsinga wanyityekeza kwanti kwisiqithi antshona. Umayibuyisele igwitsha lokuteketisa abasafunda ukuthetha ukuchaza ibuyambo kufana ukudlulisa usana kunina. Imibombo ijolise kwalabanyezi ubuweqweqo yingubo yokulala ehlotyeni santshona. Ndandiba sikhululekile kanti simfamekisiwe nathi saziqhobela izandla iinkokheli ezalala ngengubenye neengcuka ebuhlanti bafihla amakhuba kulinywa asikhululekanga. Ndandiba sikhululekile kanti simfamekisiwe saziqhobela izandla iinkokheli ezalala ngengubenye neengcuka ebuhlanti bafihla amakhuba kulinywa asikhululekanga asikhululekanga.
Hey bafondini, asikhululekanga kubani lo nangubunono mfobo esithi asimgxeki mazi uthini xa usithi asimgxeki kodwa kuthi isixhosa sitolile kwamfondini awugxekwa. Thank you so much Bunono, thank you so much for tuning in and watching with Sound Tank. Bendikhonde bendifuna ucela yona. Very beautiful poem, by the way.
Yeah,
very beautiful poem. The Mamel, I'm sure the audience abantu sibukeleyo by Mamel, and
yeah,
the message is clear. The message is clear. Uthetha nabo ongxowa nkulu.
Yeah.
Uthetha ne politicians pa. Abantu abanempokotho mfondini ezihamba to infinity. Ezingenasiphelo.
Yeah.
A very beautiful poem as well pa. I like the vocalist as well. The fact that you incorporated the vocalist.
Yeah.
Ikaphe poem yakho pha.
Yeah.
Into ebenza kucela yona ukhahlele just one. Yeah, just one live. Do you have something that maybe you can deliver?
Yeah, we can try. Let's
live.
See. Yeah. Yeah.
I get up to you. Up to you. Mnaza to be microphone yam.
Okay.
And then do nigga space. If you want a couple of seconds, let me know, and then I'll just put your picture up there, and then you can just.
We can go now.
Good to go.
Yeah,
okay.
We're good to go now.
Stage is yours. Go for it.
Cool. Ndifuna la ntombi enza ukuthi ndimise ndicele ukuzazisa indinike lothuba ndizazise. Ingoneli kukuva igama nefani ifune iziduko nomnombo ndizibize zibe zibini zibe zithathu ithakwanelanga mandityatyadule hleze kuthi kanti siyazalana. Njengetholo mgquba kwintlanti zikamnguni ndizithuthe kuvokotheke ndimbone ngonqwala engqine esitha waza amathile gxebe amangcoya ngawaphesha kwenciba eqawukeni nasenyandeni ubhala inkosi emampondweni. Naye azazise.
Ayike mna ke bhuti, ndingubani kabani, ndizalwa ngubani, ubani wazala ubani. Ndingumamthile, umamthile wasekuthile, kwisithile sisekuthile, phantsi kwenkosi umthile, sikhahlele. Mthile, nkonyana yohlanga. Emva kokwazana de kwachithwa lixeshana, isigaba esilandelayo selinyathelo sendoda ethethekileyo kokucela uthando. Ndifuna laa ntombi enza kuxa ndiyikhethisa phakathi kokucepha elijelo elidala indibuze ngesakhono sokuqingqa nokuxhaka ndibacuphe ndithi ntombazana kum utsho ndodeni. Mna ndakhulela elalini ndabhadla ndincimasele nononkana sondela simanyane. Sivane. Kodwa ndicela into uzibenye uzube namhla ngemfazwe xa silwela ihlabathi lethu, izwe lethu, ukulifumana kwethu sizakhela iDubai yethu apha eAfrika. Ndifuna laa ntombi engenawo amandla okuphakamisa ibhotile yobhelo lomsele, le incamla nje kube kanye ngelokudlulisa isiko nokubhekela utywala besintu nditsho umqombothi, ingafinceleli, ingotsheli, ingahambi yayatheka ifikeleleka nakumahlala bekuhlaleni, batsho ngazilinye besithi bayazi ongayaziyo makahamba azivela kodwa khonto phaa liqokobhe ligobhogobo ngotshungo phocincaso ngumphachutywe walahlwa. Nditsho laa ntombi izohlala phantsi ifunde iincwadi zemveli nezokholo emveli ukuze ikhululeke engqondweni, iphile impilo yabantu abamnyama ngendlela yabo yokuphila. Mazifundwe incwadi zeziganeko zamhlamnene ukuze sikubhadlele ukulahlekiswa ngokungenalusini ngamaxhalanga eza enyolukele ubutyebi balo mhlaba. Ndifuna wena ntombazana, ndifuna wena ntombazana man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Do you think asekhona namantombazana?
Well, yes. Well, yes, mkhulu.
Easy to find? Difficult to find?
Probably difficult to find, but bakhona abantu abasazixabisileyo nabasazijongileyo nabasazidlayo nabasazithandayo ngoba ubona mkhulu.
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you as well.
Yeah.
Basekhona osisa banjalo but ke banqabile. But ke into enhle mfundi nayixhaphakanga.
No, but I am umzekelo lo mbuzo ubuzayo uzothi asekhona amadoda angawo. Yeah, so the same question must also be asked to us.
Yeah.
Asekhona amadoda angawo. Definitely very few and volanqabile. Yeah, so the same applies to abantu abangosisi that are described on this piece. Bakhona, but they are very few.
Yeah.
Same as applies to amadoda that anomthetho nanqalileyo nangazenza into ezigenxa. Bakhona, but they are very few.
Yeah. Wow, man. Nangu sisi namthororo sithi andisancume utsho kuye ngqondo.
Yeah.
Hello Namtho. And thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Andisancume uncumile. La poem. Man, what?
Yeah, but I am.
I'm lost for words. I'm literally lost for words.
Yeah.
Beautiful poems and beautiful delivery as well.
Yeah.
Hear each and every word. Beautiful delivery. And that's what I constantly preached the Segi poetry. And even for the guys that rap.
Yeah.
It delivery yako. You need to deliver the words so that siwave
magama.
Yeah, siwave magama. You can't just rap uluma magama ucha magama.
That's poetry after all. Because poetry is a use of language through words.
So deliver in such a way that soguve. And that's a beautiful delivery that you've just dropped right there, my man.
Yeah, thanks, Putin.
Next up on the list before surely pleasure.
Okay. Okay, this is probably people's favorite song. I did this song with a friend of mine that passed away, Ngonzong. He passed away last year. We did this song.
Sorry for that. The friend from a PE or from?
Yeah. This was from Makanda.
Okay, Grahamstown.
Yeah, Grahamstown. It was quite a popular poet. Did proper work. His work is available on YouTube and all digital platforms.
Oh wow, man!
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, so it's called Gqobhoz'imbawula.
Gqobhoz'imbawula.
Yeah, Gqobhoz'imbawula.
Yeah. Gqobhoz'imbawula. Okay, let's listen to Gqobhoz'imbawula by Gqobhoz'imbawula. Let's hear. Gqobhoz'imbawula by Gqobhoz'imbawula. Enjoy.
ndandike ndathi batshise mbawula bendiboleka indlebeni unendlebe nje unetyala ndaphinde ndathi ezindlebeni ndamkeleni ndiza kunikhusela kwenkomo zikabawo ndaphinde ndathi ndithwale moya wam undisapho kungenje ngenjenje yolanda iinkomo zikabawo ziyagula zinenyongo ndiphethe amachiza ndaphinde ndathi iinkomo ndizibhala ngamachiza emvelo anyanga apholayo amanxeba nezifo zobuchopho la machiza ahrunjwe ezantsi enzonzibeleni yomhlaba phantsi kwelaphansi ahleliwe ngabaphantsi kwelama mathambo amhlophe ndaphinde ndathi nangengoma ndivusa balele kuthula izinyanya zibuyele ekhaya ndaphinde ndathi thambo lenyoka lihlabele emzondayo eyandizonda la madoda ngoba mna ndikwitsha ingoma intombi zenkciyo ziphulukele muntombi bazo intombi zomtshotsho zicela umtshato amadoda ashiywe ngabafazi le ngoma indikhumbuze ezantsi phantsi ekhaya elalini ndandidla ngoyikhwitsha kwedini xa ndibe ntombi zokhamanzi amlanjeni ndithi duhlu ntombazana amabele ngomqamelo umlomo yandingcamisa ndakufika phambi kwentombi vele izobisanqa emhlabeni ephikhanisimelenze ndithi thula uvumile le ngoma indivusa ndilele yenjenjalo ukundikabela amazantsi esisu eqhina ngethambo lesinqa yandikazulula ingoma ndatsiba ndikhaba ndizikhabela kude ingubo ndityikimba ndisina ndisombela le ngoma indikhumbuza emtshotshweni indikhumbuza entlombeni indikhumbuza uba usithembele inyangela amanyange makalale ngaxolo ndaphinde ndathi ndivuke ndabhala ingoma ndibhala wena sithando sam undifikele emaphupheni ebuthongweni ufike njengentshakezulu wandibamba wandanga ngamaphikwana ndaziva ndifudumele ndikhululekile ndamkelekile zonke bendizibhala kwixhobo ithafe elimhlophe elithithina zimbongi sidikhunqembe ngodondolo sihlahla indlela sikhangela nobunzulu besiziba kananjalo ukuze bawele ngaphesheya bekhuselekile abantwana bakwantu kunye nabalandeli bembongi abasoloko bezibazile bezindlebe zonke besithi thetha mbongi ndikumamele ndifuna ukukhululeka kwaye ndifuna ukuphila enhliziyweni nasebuchotsheni amazwi kolenazimbongi bubulumko ukukhanya umoya wokuphila imfudumalo kubushushu besikhukhukazi kumantshontshwana kunye namachiza engqaqambo zezivubeko limagada yahlaba kunye namachiza ezivubeko zengqaqambo limagade ayahlaba.
Iqhoba incwadi mhlana zolo ibonwa libhadi ukugcina amanyundululo ancutswa ngosibatsolwa akukho mnandi okwesitaka sasezogwini selaba kugcina zolo incwadi imfihlo zeqhathuluntu nokwahlula umzi wakuthi ngocalucalulo lenkolo zisencwadini solatha khona xa sifuna isizathu senhlukwana nochuku ebantwini imiqulu emingaka equlatha imfitshi yiwiliwili xa ufunda phakathi kwemigca yakho mkhondo sisiphithiphithi onobhala babomini ngozenzele kungekho nabugcisa bokucinga akukho nabizo nasiphiwo sokuba ngusosiba okwabantwana bebanga lokuqala kuyarhoqozwa isiphiwo sobhala litsholo lofela amahashe yagqojozwa wonke ubano nesihlahla nosiba ufunze edabini ukutyatyathula akukho emthethelelo zakusiva isijulu sencwadi itsho isikhalo segusha nabani na ophetheka kakubi oqhwalekileyo nesenzungweni uqubula usiba atshone khona alilele phezu kwencwadi ekhupha imbeleni nako konke abenkwenenkona izicaka ezingeno sele zisebenzisa incwadi kugqithisa imiyalezo egwenxa ebantwini ukumisa imiyalelo eshenxa ebuntwini nabo bathi babe nesibindi abasindwa imithwalo yabo bathatha ubomi babo bashiya imiyalelo ephepheni yiminyaka eliphepha linyathele emeveni endleleni eya inkululekweni kwatyikitywa intarhantarha yamalungelo emqulwini kunamhla sisenzulwini kugqibhisa igazi koko imbongi zithi mazilungise kwezintsizi Qhoba incwadi
thina zimbongi sifana nomalusi ekhusela inkomo zikabawo eziqokelela ezibuyisela ekhayeni ngoko ke sithi izani ngaphambili nizokusipha indlebe siza kunikhusela okwenkomo zikabawo inkomo zikabawo ingoma yembongi abathandi nomculo wase-Afrika ixhoba incwadi igama nguGqobhoz'imbawula yamba nonqontsonqa esi sinqi sisenze kunye nomntakwethu u-Osman sashicilela eshizomaniso yabulela bantakwethu ukwanda kwalo ngumthakathi camagwini bantu abakhulu Tamaku.
Wow, man. Wow. That one went deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one went deep. And before we even go there, let me just read this this message from Ubunono Mfobe. Ubunono, I hope I'm gonna say it, but okay.
Yeah.
I value Yonke. It's not coming in its entirety on our side, but I'm able to read it. So uti ndandike ndathi bachise Mbawula. I never heard of Mbawula until this Gqobhoz'imbawula. I actually gave this song an ear because I wanted to hear Unqontsonqa deliver his verse. Kanti ndizotsha yimbawula. I've been Gqobhoz'imbawula bachise. I don't know uthina. I've been Gqobhoz'imbawula bachise Mbawula supporter. Okay, I've been Gqobhoz'imbawula bachise Mbawula supporter since then. So this is a very beautiful compliment that you are getting from Ubunono Mfobe.
Yeah. Ndabulela mntakwethu man. Ndabulela Bunono.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bunono. Thank you for that beautiful shout out and comment to Gqobhoz'imbawula. I'm sure it means a lot to him. It means a lot to me that you are watching the show.
Yeah.
And it just warms things up here. It's a very beautiful poem.
Yeah, indeed.
And
Indeed.
it's beautifully done. I like the harmony there in the background.
Yeah.
Everything about it, man. Everything about it. It's beautiful. You must have put a lot of work.
Yeah, we worked. There is a version, an original version of it that I released in 2011. I recorded in 2010. Yeah, so the sound was nice. So I wanted to keep every offer. I must have that kind of a song because it means we are writing here.
Yeah.
So we did one with Unqontsonqa. We had just met when we decided to record that song. And then they said, "Mhlekazi, komamela apha le way, would you come in?" I said, "Cool, let's do it." And then we recorded that song, and then it was just a killer, man. It's a beautiful song.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
And one of my friends who produced is Osman from Tata. Yeah, shout out to him. So we were sitting down, producing this sound because I have it in my head, and try to pass it. If we can do this, okay, let's put drums there. Okay, cool. Let's put a flute there. That kind of a thing. And then let's make it long enough because that song is about 7 minutes. People were saying that who's gonna play it on radio, and I'm saying no, my music at the radio anyway doesn't like. I'm not saying they don't play it, but they don't like it because it's poetry and it's like people don't want to hear that kind of message on radio, you know. Even though from time to time I get like because ngoma ezithile, no, for the selective song. So I said, no, okay, cool, it's fine. I'm making this type of music for the streets because I'm gonna be distributing my music by myself to people. So let's make it as long as we can, make it nice. And trust me, that song is very short because of how it develops. Because when I make music, I must start from the beginning and then apex it, and then go and then go down. So this song we slow, and then CS nyuga, and then see drop it down. Yeah, so that's the type of music that I am passionate to create, more rhythmic within poetry, because some people get bored by poetry, bro. So if we accompany it with the proper music, proper sound, and I make sure I don't compromise when it comes to instruments. I you can send me a beat. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you that no, I don't like it, bro. This is not it. So my sound is very specific. If you can listen to my songs, and I'm not blowing my own horn, but I just don't compromise when it comes to the sound.
I've heard that. It must also be a very good feeling and such a breeze to work with. A shout out to your producer. To work with the producer that you can share the vision with of what you want, and he can produce it. You have this horn or drums. You tell him that I want it like this, and he can do it for you. It must be a good feeling to work with.
It's a good feeling. My current producer now is DJ X, is also based in Tata. He just understands what I'm portraying. And then I can listen to one piece and then it's like, see how this is how we're gonna do it, and he just does it. If I've got a sound that I've got, I can narrate to him, this is the sound, and then he does it. So it's a very nice exercise, even though sometimes it's challenging and perhaps annoying, you know. because I would say no, but I dad man the way.
This guy spent hours on this
doing it up. No, I don't like it, man. Or maybe I'll keep it. I'll pay for it and I'll keep it. You know, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, we've got to say to Reese Ndinga saying my dad. That's getting about now.
I'll tell now Gunyanam.
Gunyana wako as in biological nyan.
Go kumdana womkhulwa wami.
Oh, okay, Gunyana wako.
Yes, ngise unyana wami.
Unyana wako. Okay. You said today he's watching. Thank you so much, Seju. Zandu said to a shout out. What's wrong with you?
Except Chanam, except daughter. China man. Sure boy.
All right. Gqobhoz'imbawula. Before we wrap up, I think we still have one more song to play.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So we can close with that. It's been a very beautiful show. It's been a revealing, it's all encompassing. I've enjoyed talking with you.
Likewise.
I've enjoyed talking with you, my man. I knew this show or this episode is going to be fire. We unfortunately did not have it early enough. Last time after the shoot, I would have liked to have a conversation with you that time. But guess what? It was just no commitments. But I knew that this day would come. And it has lived up to the expectations. It has lived up to what I expected. And I thank you very much for coming through, for taking your time. Out you came straight from M7 in the Waza Apa. Came nice and early while I was still preparing. I thank you very much for that, my brother. And I do wish you all the best. With Mkulo Wako, we'll support it. Each show, this episode will stay online. Bantu will have an opportunity to come watch it over and over and over again. And I'm sure they will love and enjoy what you've just delivered tonight.
Ndiyabulela kakhulu mkhulu wami, ndiyabulela kakhulu nam. I think everything happens for a reason, man. Because I took a couple of quotes here. Like, okay, let me just go to a black brother here.
Yes, a couple of quotes around.
A couple of quotes around. Go to the black brother, and the one that is expensive, let me just go to
it. Did you get the quality you expected?
No, definitely. Definitely. So I appreciate umkhulu wanami ngexesha lakho la kulo muntu uqala nombono ngamaziyo and just give this opportunity, And I've been quiet for 2 years. And if I was not quiet, maybe we could have met even earlier.
Yeah.
So I decided to take a break and just focus on what I wanted to build and what I'm still trying to build. But now I'm fully back on stage. I'm available on all social media and I'm gonna be available physically kuzo zonke platforms upon Gakhona. So yeah, my
the
music
show is less
coming.
than 3 months, by the way. Less
Is
than
it?
3 months old. Yeah. No, we knew.
Sure.
The show is less than 3 months old.
That it was meant for me.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah. No, it's a pleasure, man. Look, we don't leave any comments. We've got a slogan, Gabatina, that we don't leave any comment behind. So we've got Ubu Nono again. Ubu Nono sending you a city. I don't think I've seen Imbongi that is so passionate ngokukhulula isizwe esinsundu ngokwasengqondweni. Looking forward to buy eliqweqwe lizayo.
Yeah.
This is a real
Thanks,
supporter, man.
Yeah,
This is a real
I know, bro. Yeah.
Again, Damtanda Undize Ndakutanda Kundize. May he give us some few verses from that song. Your request, Kelly.
Yo. Yeah, I know that's off guard. No, it's one of those songs that I recorded, but I never actually Zand is better than talk, you know.
Oh, okay,
so,
yeah. Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Next time.
definitely.
Next time. No, next time.
Next time.
We promise you. But thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that is has tuned in. We really appreciate support, guys. It really means a lot. It really, you don't have an idea. We've been growing like from strength to strength as a sound tank, and it's all because of people like you that come in and tune in and watch the shows, because of the numbers of views that you guys are pouring into Sound Tank. So we really do appreciate all of that support. Right now we're about to close the show, but we're ending it off with one last track from Gqobhoz'imbawula. I wish we could stay longer, man.
Yeah.
Which one?
Let's go for the one that I'm featuring. It's called Ingoma Yomoya. Let's go for that one.
Ingoma Yomoya.
Yeah, let's go.
Spiritual song.
Yeah, it's a spiritual song. Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear Ingoma Yomoya from Gqobhoz'imbawula. This one. There we go.
Sabela ingoma zakho mkambi ngamagama wadibanisa ngokwakho ngendlela yakho ekholisa inhliziyo yakho. Ilizwi lakho liza kuziphinda-phinda okwambali kwiindlebe zezizukulwana eziza emva kwakho. Elolizwi nalo miyalezo lingangathathelwa ngqalelo bangayihoyi baphila nathi namhla kodwa balizayo siza kuvakala nokuba sale singamathambo. Amandla wengoma aqala amakhwaboka qiyinesibindi uyabulala uyaphilisa namhla sisinga empini ingoma nje eyadudula iinkokheli zopolitiko namathanhliziyo omzabalazo nasetyalikeni kuphilwa ngayo nditsho entombeni namanyange kunqunywana ngayo sekulunqumo sekuluvuyo sihlabela iingoma ezaqanzwa mhlamnene. Hlabela iingoma zakho ubhale imibongo yakho uzobe imifanekiso yakho ngendlela yakho. Zikhona ke iingqungquthela zembutho zabagxeki abagxeka bengakhi bengenazo neenjongo zokuyozingela babuye nenyamakazi kodiwe esithebeni basabele kuzizinja zabo zingamanqanerha zikhonkotha ezidlula ngendlela ziyophanda zona zile ngamacala uze ungalincami iphupha uyinkonzane wena ubhabhela phezulwana kunezinye iintaka ezabo impiko zeqhawulwa egadeni asinentsukumo akho nto bezanayo kungekho kwanto abazenzela yona bazothetha ngegama lakho bathi awuyiyo le nto uzibiza ngayo wena awuyombongi awungombhali wena uphula ulwimi awungomhlabeli ulinganisa abakwaziyo uyiloo nto uthi yiyo uyiloo nto ukuzazi ngesakhono sakho isandla sakho iindlebe zakho ilizwi lakho nomoya wakho. Umoya wam uyavuma ukuba kuyintando yakho kulungile le nto ilapha egageni ebithanzeni okwegazi tyhutyatyhutya umzimba wakho wazalwa nayo ucuncu wayo wagrunzelwa nenkaba yakho kumathambo omhlaba weenkondekazi zakho ucuncu wayo imbongi nomculi inika amandla wokumela inyaniso leyo yekukhula isizwe nokuba sele besithi uzenza unolwazi umentungo zimbini nje unabe usifundise usithethisele apha sibiziwe asizizelanga sizaliwe asizizalanga sizalelwe ngumthonyama nomgquba amagama sisinikezelo okwelizwi ngomhla wesiko ilizwi eladala laguqula iintshukumo zomhlaba ngaphantsi nangaphezulu nakuzo zonke iinkwenkwezi iinyanga nelanga siphila kwilizwe esesakhe saliphila ngexolisa bendidlala ndibethwa bubuntwana apha sizizele thini sizizele singabo bobephila bengekaphili siphila sasingasaphili kungoko kungekho namnye onekusitheza amandla thina sibabalwe kwiimbutho zabagxeki isizwe sifa ngomci ngomnye undoko isizwe siqaqamba ngokukomana ukuzalelana nokwandiselana umntu ukhula ngamntu thetha ngelinge lokuhlumisa imimoya yethu ayinokunxulamana nathi ngokufana nqa nemigangatho nezakhono zethu soze zilingane singasuka sonke emgceni kusyene unozala ukondla intambo ingaqhawulwa ngulowo usuke mva emgceni umona awusingawo masikhulisaneni wena uleqa iphupha lokugqwesa kobugcisa nenkcubeko mamela umoya wakho nelizwi lakho uthathe nezimvo zalowo uneminqweno yokubona unkinga ndakangini
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that's quality. All of them are quality, but this is man. I'm speechless again. Yo, that's quality, man.
Yeah.
I like it when you bring in like a harmony and symphony, and you know there in the background. I like it. It's sort of like it gives the poem another dimension, a soul, so to speak.
We give it some texture.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love that. I can listen to that all day, man. I love it. I love it. Before we close, anything that you would like to say, Fenzako, this is the chance for you now to advertise yourself.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming projects or anything that we should be looking forward to?
Yeah.
Stage is yours.
Okay. Bulele man kubo bonke abantu abandichasileyo kule minyaka njenge-artist.
Mm.
I know that people who have been always there for me.
Yeah.
Bethenga ii-t-shirts zam, bethenga ii-CDs zam, besupport umculo wam, bendithumelela ii-messages, nice ones.
Mm.
Ndifuna ukuthi ndi-appreciate loo nto leyo kakhulu kubo bonke man abantu abandikhuthazayo nabantu abasoloko besithi le nto ungayiyeki le nto iyasiphilisa thina singabantu.
Mm.
So ndizama ukuthi liyeza icwecwe lam lesithathu.
Mm.
Izabe iyi-double disc.
Wow.
So, yeah, so we're talking about around about 20.
Yeah, okay.
About 20
Double disc. When last did I see those?
Yeah, it's a double disc.
Wow, I mean, okay.
So
You're being generous here.
I'm being generous. I'm taking myself. I'm giving myself all of myself.
Mm. Can you check your microphone? Is on?
Is it on?
Sorry, it's off. It's off there.
Oh.
Thank you, thank you, Ace. No, Namto was saying your mic is off. I hope you haven't lost a lot. So what I was asking, or what I was requesting from Gqobhoz'imbawula
Yeah.
is for him to tell you guys, you heard me, come on. So he's gonna
Yeah,
just repeat
yeah,
that. You heard
okay.
what I was saying.
Okay.
So your
okay.
mic was off.
Oh, all right. Andikosho bandiqaleba. So I was saying noba ndiyabulela kuwo wonke umuntu obekhona manabhuda kolu hambo lwam loba imbongi.
Yeah.
Nolu hambo lwam lokwenza lo mculo ndiwenzayo. Nakusupport ye-merchandise ne-CDs zethu kubantu bebesiya kwi-shows zami bendizihosta especially eMthatha naseBhayi. I was running some shows every December eMthatha, and running some shows, a PE called this Poetry Time with Gqobhoz'imbawula, and the burning issues, and then Mthatha Word Festival that we did in Mthatha. So there's more that is going to be coming from my side in terms of music and performances and for sure poetry gatherings and maybe poetry festivals. I'm gonna be all around the country. I'm gonna be available on all your platforms. So ndizama ukuthi ndiyabulela kakhulu. My album is coming. Ithi Kwela Bambo. Yeah, Kwela Bambo. Yeah, so it's a double disc. It's gonna be available on the 22nd of December.
22nd of December.
22nd of December.
The double disc one.
Yeah, the double disc one. Some songs will be available on all digital platforms, but most of the songs we're gonna get them through emails and WhatsApp.
Guys, and I think that's the way that you should be going. Email and WhatsApp, so that you can properly support this guy over here. For me, as new platforms, I don't think you guys are getting much in terms of royalties and all that.
No.
So it's better to buy directly from the artist. Go directly to the artist. Uyakeza undombo xolo. Undombo xolo uthi makayiqale ekuqaleni kukhona simva kakuhle. We did must apologize for your microphone off and mayiqale ekuqaleni.
No, I did. Yeah. Hey, Ntosh.
But thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for alerting us to that fact that the mic was off. Let's the whole night through and the microphone off. So 22nd of December, the new album, the third album is coming out.
Yeah, the third of album, yeah.
It's going to be available via your WhatsApp. It's going to be available via emails as well.
Yes.
Guys, all of that information will be available as well on our Facebook page on Sound Tank. So go and check his links that are going to be made available on our Facebook page, which is Sound Tank. You can also go and check out his page directly, Gqobhoz'imbawula. If you just type that Gqobhoz'imbawula, you will see it. You will come across it. Like the page, follow the guy. Show some support, and that's where you will get his contact details as well, to be able to buy his upcoming album. You do not want to miss. Judging from what I've heard, you don't want to miss anything that this guy will be producing in the near future.
Yeah.
Gqobhoz'imbawula, my brother. This is where we're gonna end it. Thank you ever so much again for coming through.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, thank you,
It was nice.
Yeah,
Short, my man.
Short.
Short.